Hello. As you know, syllabus, we have a syllabus to follow. So it is very important that you know your syllabus by heart. Okay. This is the very first step before you start your syllabus. Maybe it can be tough a little bit to remember all the stuff, but with time, within a very short delay, you should be able to remember everything that is there in your syllabus. So we are going to see the syllabus for Hinduism O level ST. Okay, your syllabus code is usually 2055 for ST. And you have here the introduction about the Cambridge syllabus. You can go through it, what we expect from you, why do we choose Cambridge O-level Hinduism to start, the purpose of this syllabus. You'll get everything there. You can go through it, right? Now, your syllabus for ST Hinduism, there are two papers, paper 1 and we have paper 2, right? Paper 1 and paper 2. Each paper, the duration of each paper is 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay. And in each paper, you have section A, section B, and section C. Paper 1, you have the 3 section. Paper 2 also, you have the 3 section, right? So you need to know the paper 1, Kinwena, and in paper 2, what we have. We need to know that properly. So paper 1, 1 hour 30 minutes, weightage 50%. Paper 2, 1 hour 30 minutes, weightage 50%. Right? You will notice that you need to answer 3 questions. In both paper 1 and paper 2, the same criteria, you have to answer 3 questions. Each question is worth 20 marks. 20 marks, which eventually will bring a total of 60 marks. 3 questions, each one 20, 20 times 3, you'll get it 60 marks, right? And then it will bring that to 50%. And your result will be a total of 50% of paper 1, 50% of paper 2, right? That will be your total. Now, when you're writing an answer and when we are correcting, we are marking, we have certain expectations. You have certain objectives. What are the objectives? Premièrement, demonstrate knowledge. Let's say you have a question on Shiv. You are expected to demonstrate your knowledge on Shiv and understanding. For example, if you say Shiv has a threshold, so what is the significance of the threshold, right? The understanding of the main ideas, of the concepts and beliefs related to Hindu teachings and tradition, right? Secondly, what is expected from you? Use of evidence, evaluation, reasoned argument, what you call to criticize things. Let's say you said Ram is ideal man, right? He set up Ram Raj, he has done so many good work, but some of the students might say that he is not a perfect man because he rejected Sita. So you criticize characters, you criticize ideas and various points. You get marks for that. You use evidence like, let's say you are saying that Krishna has said we need to do selfless action. Use evidence, for example, from Bhagavad Gita. You will say Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita has said, so like karmani vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, that is, we have to do selfless actions. This is one particular example. So you always refer to text, you refer to scriptures. That is very important for you to get marks, right? So, argument to explain teachings, practices, and issues in Hinduism from differing viewpoints. Okay, if student A has a certain point of view, it's not necessary that student B has the same. Student B can have a different point of view. You may agree to some point, the same point, the other may disagree. Okay, I always say that you write your views. At times, you need to write your views apart from the knowledge, from the understanding of the scriptures. But what is your perception? That should be seen in your work. You need to justify also. If you are telling me Ram is not a perfect man, you can't just write Ram is not perfect, full stop. No, justify. Why do you say that Ram is not perfect? Maybe you'll say Ram is not perfect because he renounced his wife. That is one justification. So you need to justify whatever you say, right? So these are the objectives. Now, let's see paper one. What do we have? Okay. Paper one, it deals with Hindu gods and festivals. That is the easiest paper that we have. Paper one, Hindu gods and festivals, right? So let's see, what do we have? As I told you, paper one, we have 3 sections. Let's see section A first. Section A, you are going to learn about the Trinity. Okay, Vishnu, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiv. We are going to learn iconographic features and attributes of Vishnu, of Shiv, of Durga, of Ganesh, and of Kartikeya. That is also called as Muruga. Paper 1, section A, this is what you have to learn. This is quite easy thing. Then paper 1, toujours paper 1, section B, we have avatars. Vishnu has taken many avatar incarnation. Why? We are going to learn that. What is the purpose, the meaning of avatar? We are going to learn that. And we are going to learn about 4 avatars. Vaman avatar, Narasimha avatar, Ram avatar, and Krishna avatar. Okay. Paper 1, section C, we have festivals. We are going to study 4 festivals: Mahashivratri, Ganesh Chaturthi, Kavadi, and Deepavali or Diwali, right? And together with it, the festival, usually we do sacrifice with the, it can be fire sacrifice, like, Havan type, or it can be sacrificing your time. I don't mean animal sacrifice here. It can be sacrificing your time, for example, instead of sitting and watching the TV during the Kavadi festival, we are going to the temple, to the koval. No, this is a kind of sacrifice. Fasting, it is a sacrifice, fasting, and also pilgrimage. We're going to learn that here. Okay, so this is paper 1. Paper 1, you have section A about the gods, section B about the avatars, and section C about the festivals. You'll have to answer 1 question from section A, 1 question from section B, 1 question from section C, right? Then we move on to paper 2. Paper 2, it deals with scriptures, ethics, and Hindu life, right? Initially, I told you paper 1 is much easier. This doesn't mean that this paper 1 is paper 2 isn't is that difficult. Sorry, I don't mean that paper 2 is that difficult. But here there is a bit of philosophy. There is a bit of, criticism, right? Your perception, which you will have to involve here. Let's see paper 2. Paper 2, section A, we are going to learn the aspect of knowledge, action, and devotion. In his scriptures, we say there are 3 paths leading to moksha. Moksha is leading to God, leading to liberation, right? There are 3 paths: knowledge, action, and devotion. We are going to learn that through the Mundaka Upanishad, but we are not going to study the whole of Mundaka Upanishad, only one part. The Chandogya Upanishad, the Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 only, and the Ramcharitmanas. And that too, only 2 things we are going to learn here from the Ramcharitmanas. The meeting of Ram with Hanuman and Shabri. Only these 2 episodes, right? Then paper 2, section B, Hindu life and ceremonies, right? Sana and Tipe elaborated, you can say, this section. We have the 4 Varnas. The 4 Varnas, you can say, as the term in English, we say the caste system, right? The 4 Varnas, the 4 ashramas, that is the stages of life, the 4 purusharthas, the 4 objectives of life, and samskar. Samskar, usually we have 16 samskar, but in your syllabus, you have to study only 4 samskar, which is Namkaran, Upanayan, Viva, and Antyeshti. Antyeshti, that is the funeral sanskar, right? So this is paper 2, section B. Now we have paper 2, section C, where we are going to learn about the reformers of the 18th to 20th century. Among them, we have 4 reformers: Ram Mohan Roy, and of course, we are going to study what they have established or set up or founded any kind of society organization, right? So Ram Mohan Roy and the Brahmo Samaj, these are different things that we learn. Swami Dayanand and the Arya Samaj, Ramakrishna Paramhamsa and his spiritual experiences. And number 4, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, truth and nonviolence. So this is your paper 2, section C. Again, in paper 2, section A, you will have to attempt 1 question in section A. In section B, you will have to attempt 1 question. And in section C, you will have to attempt 1 question. 3 questions in all. Now, say this. This is a question paper of November 2021, right? So as I was telling you, 1 hour, 30 minutes. You have to answer 3 questions, 1 from each section. Okay? Is the different instruction that you are going to read. The total mark of this paper is 60, right? Now let's see the questions. I'll show you how you choose or what type of question it will be. So this is paper 1, section A, where we said it has questions about gods, right? So you will see in section A, we have 2 questions. Section A, we have 2 questions, 1 and 2. You have to answer either question 1 or question 2. You don't answer both, either or, right? So you choose here. If you remember, in paper 1, section A, we have the gods, the Trinity, Vishnu, Shiv, Durga, Ganesh, and Kartikeya, right? Here, the question 1, we have Kartikeya, Kartikeya, Kartikeya. We have Shiv and Shiv. Okay. Question 2, we have Durga, Vishnu, Durga, Durga. So my point is what here, you can't choose what you want to study. You have to study all of the gods, because in one question, comme ici là, in one question, it asks about Kartikeya as well as Shiv. It can be that you have 3 gods. In one question, it asks you about 3 gods. Okay, so you have to learn everything. Okay, this is one point. So you will see one question always have A, B, C, D. Question 2 aussi, A, B, C, D. You have to attempt all of them. Let's say I'm going to choose question 1. So I attempt all of them. And the marks are given here. Right? You should make sure that these marks, 1, 1, 3, 5, you get total marks here. I'm not saying that question 10, you should not get total marks. Of course, you should aim for that. But it may happen you may lose 1 mark, 2 marks, or 3 marks for whatever reason. Okay. You need to maximize your points here, your marks here, right? For you to get good results, of course. So section A, you have question 1 and 2, and you are going to choose between question 1 and 2. Then you have section B, the avatars. You have question number 3 and question number 4. Here, avatar, we have the Vaman, that is the dwarf, Narsimha, and here all the incarnations of the animal incarnation of Vishnu. In this one, you have Ram, Krishna, and Ram and Narsimha avatar, right? So it varies again. So section B, you answer either question number 3 or question number 4. Section C, festivals, pareil. Question 5 and 6. You answer either question 5 or question 6. Question 5, you have Kavadi, Shivratri, and about festivals en général. Here you have Ganesh, that is, it will be Ganesh Chaturthi, and Deepavali, right? So you choose one question from each section. Moving to paper 2. Paper 2 also 1 hour 30 minutes. Paper 2 here. Question number, section A. Paper 2, section A, question number 1 and 2. Either or. You choose either 1 or 2. Right? Donc, dans 1 qui nous est Ramcharitmanas of Tulsidas, we have Mundaka Upanishad, we have the Bhagavad Gita. And this one is usually general question, where it involves the Ramcharitmanas, the Bhagavad Gita, and also the Upanishads, right? Question number 2 is about Bhagavad Gita, and this one is general question, where you are going to use knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, of Upanishad, and of Ramcharitmanas. So you choose either or. Paper 2, section B, question 3 et 4, answer either question 3 or 4. Question 3, you have Varnas, Ashrama, Varna, Purushartha, and Ashram together. Question number 4, you have Sanskar, Ashram, Varna, right? This is section B. Then you have section C, where we have the reformers. Either question 5 or question 6. Here you have Ramakrishna. Okay. It's not necessary that it's only Ramakrishna in one question. It can vary. Here you have the Society of Brahma. This is Ram Mohan Roy. This is Arya Samaj, Swami Dayanand. Arya Samaj and Arya Samaj. Okay, it can come as a mixture of reformers, right? So this is section C. From each section, you're going to attempt one question, right? So this is a bit of how your syllabus will be and about your exams questions, I mean the exam paper, how it will be. So my request again here is that you read your syllabus well. It will be nice to note down your syllabus because noting down always makes you remember what is there in your syllabus. If you want to do a copy of it, I don't mind anything, provided that you remember what is there in your syllabus, right? Thank you.